Hey y'all, good morning. It's Susan, but you know that if you clicked on my video. I am a little bit slow this morning. Usually I'm up before Shannon leaves for work and have started on this before now. But I'm having I figured it out one time when I woke up during the night. My eyes were all like yucky and my ears were hurting, and then I remembered that twice in the last week I have walked a route where there's a house down our main street in town that has like a wall of azaleas planted along the sidewalk, and there's just a lot of pollen right now, and y'all, it's killing me. So when I woke up, and I was like, oh my god, my ears and my head and my eyes are so gross. I took 2 Benadryl and went back to bed. So I'm up now. It's 9:30. I've gotten up. I've made some coffee. Done a couple of little chores. But I wanted to go ahead. I think it's gonna be fun to decorate this daily page in my dirty planner, my functional planner. And I have this one here just because it goes everywhere with me, sort of around the house and stuff, because it's my little baby planner. Y'all, did y'all see my little St. Patrick's Day gnome? Isn't he the cutest thing? I don't know if you can see him or not. Let me see if I can get him closer to the camera. He was in a Temu haul that I did about 2 weeks ago maybe, and I think he's just so cute. Look. Oh my god, he's so cute. Anyway, let's flip here. I don't think I have anything on the calendar for today. Today's Wednesday, so it is day 9 of the 30 for 30 2025 challenge. And no matter how I feel, I'm going to get out and walk today. No matter how I feel, I'm going to get out and walk. So let me pop my little thing back in here. I don't know why I popped it out. I popped it out. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, so we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. Oh, I do know why. My weather. This is where I usually put my weather first thing. Woo, see, I told y'all I'm really off today. Let me find my weather for today. Now, I record with a Samsung phone that my son gave me when he got his latest phone. And y'all, I've had it about 2 years, 3 years maybe, and I love it. It is the quality of recording and the speed with which I get everything uploaded is so amazing. Excuse me, I needed coffee. So I have my iPhone here that I use to check weather and stuff like that. Let's see what colors we have. We have this pink, we have this yellow, and we have this lavender. And I don't really have one of those colors, but I think I can pull the purple highlighter. And this is supposed to be, I mean, you can tell what it's supposed to. It's not a zebra mild liner. It's a Temu version of that. We're going to use that for weather today. And guess what? My phone just shut off on me. Well, not shut off, but you know what I'm saying. So let me get back to the weather. A low of 59. High of 78. Oh, I'm loving how warm it is. It's going to be, well, rain starting in 20 minutes. That's great. So we're going to have some rain, clouds, and wind. And about 6 o'clock tonight, it's supposed to be sunny. And then we have sunset at 7:19. So that's great. So we got mostly clouds, a little bit of sun. I like to put a smiley face on my sun. Some rain and wind. There we go. I don't like it. A purple pen. 59. 78. Clouds. a little bit of sun, some rain, and wind. So that should make for a great day of walking, right? Look, now that I'm doing that, I gotta do this too because my OCD is so crazy. Day 9 of 30. And y'all are probably tired of hearing me talk about this challenge, but I never know when somebody new is going to see one of my videos. This challenge is something that my friend Katie has kind of put together, a collab between some creators, and we started on the 11th of this month and have challenged ourselves and one another to walk 30 minutes a day for 30 days in a row. And so far I have walked every single day since the challenge started, and I'm feeling pretty good. This morning I got up, I didn't feel like I had to crawl out of bed. I was not sore. Look, my booty and legs hurt. Look at the sad little frog. That's how I felt that day. Day 3 was a rough day. But it was kind of rewarding when after 7 days I looked at my Fitbit stats for the week and saw how many steps I had taken and how far I had walked. So it's kind of exciting. And you know what, we're only supposed to have rain for about 10 minutes. I like to walk when the sun comes out, so I'm just gonna, I've got the curtains open, I'll just keep a watch out there for that. Got my little to-dos here. I'm gonna scoot that aside. Let's find some washi to use today. Do we want something colorful? Let's see. Let's see what we can find today. I really like this, but I feel like, well, I could use this blue pen with it, huh? That would probably look good with it. And then I can use this pink with it. And I can use my orange marker. And that would be really bright. And then I can use maybe my blue highlighter with it. Do-do-do-do, I think that's what we're going to do today, y'all. I love y'all, this is so precious, the little boy and the little girl. Now, some of the pictures go like this, and then it looks like some of them are like up and down pictures. Or maybe that's just like a little tape over it. That's a little tape over it. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so like, well, I told you, I'm congested. All this nastiness. Let's just use the first thing. You should go with your first instinct, right? Go with your first pick. Go with your instinct. Go with your instinct. Whoops. I didn't throw it, but it landed hard. But that's okay, because it didn't pop open, so I can still pick everything up and it'll be fine. We're going to go ahead and use this one. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. I don't need it to tell me that it's March and the 3rd month of 2025, because I can see that right here. Well, it doesn't say March right there, but I know what... I might not know what day of the week it is. I might not know the date, but I'm pretty good about knowing which month I'm in without needing to look at that. Yeah, this is that tape I showed y'all yesterday, that Scotch brand. And I really like it. I think it's so now you can't write over it. Some of the paper types you can write over. This you can't write over. It's very plasticky like. It's almost like a well, it's like a plastic tape. I don't know how to describe it. It's not even like, you know how the matte Scotch tape is, you can write over. You can't write over this. It's got like almost like a coating on it. Okay, that's pretty, huh? I like that. I like it so much that I might do another little stripe here and maybe not do any stickers today because I feel like I have a lot to do today. A lot to do today. A lot to do today. I say that every day. And you know what I told Shannon the other day? I don't know what I would do if I woke up one morning and did not have anything to do. Like, it seems like there'll always be something to do. If I make the coffee pot the night before, I still, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to need to clean the coffee pot and set it up for the next day, right? If I didn't set it up the night before, I've got to get up and make coffee. So there's that always has to be done. And I need to open this up here. Whoops, whoops, oops, uh-oh. Too many, I pulled too many out. Can y'all tell the coffee, I'm trying to get the coffee in my system. The coffee is not there yet. I'm a little bit thrown off. Now I'm going to get my little hole punch and just punch this little hole right here. We'll re-punch that hole through the washi so that it doesn't get hung up in the rings. There we go, y'all. Oh my gosh, I do like it. I think it's really cute. It's very bright. I'm trying to see, I was trying to see if it matched the clothes that I have on. I'm still in my pajamas, y'all. So my boxer shorts are pink with lavender, black, red, bright pink, and kind of a medium pink hearts all over them. And so it doesn't really match, but I gotta get dressed anyway. This is beautiful. I like this. So let's go ahead, and we know the weather. I've already checked the weather. Pull my little baby back over here. Pull the baby back over here. Don't forget the baby. And let's do our weather with orange. And go back to that 59. 78. Cloudy, partly sunny, a little bit of rain, and windy. Partly sunny. Rain and wind. And we will use this up here for day 9. Day 9 of, let's see, 30 for 30, 20, 25 won't fit there. We're just going to put 30 for 30. And we're going to put 20, 25 down here. There we go. Day 9 of 30 for 30. Y'all, I was just watching my friend Kim, who has, her channel is Purse Tripping, and she's got a website, pursetripping.com. She thrifts purses and resells them, does amazing rehab work on them, cleans them up and just makes them look so good. And oh, it's got me missing some thrifting. When I was living in Denham Springs, my daughter and I would go almost every day. We would hit at least one thrift store. And she knows me. I love to look at the bags, and then I go to jeans, well, men's jeans and men's dress shirts. And then I have this knack for smelling silver. It's a weird thing. This one we got, this is sterling, and I think it might have been $2. This one is silver. It's sterling. I think it was like 75 cents at an American thrift store. I can smell it. This I bought at a festival years and years ago, probably 30 years ago. I got that at a festival. This one is not thrifted. I got this from QVC years ago. I got it for my daughter and it didn't fit her, and so she was like, Mommy, you keep it. And I bought her something else, and I've just been wearing this because it makes me think of her. The little leopard and the high heel and the Born to Shop bag makes me think of her. Anyway, so then we look at jewelry, looking for silver. But watching all these thrift haul videos has got me missing it so much, and it always gets me in the mood for sewing. I know that I haven't done any kind of process videos on here, but I've shown y'all some of the things where I start with a piece of clothes and either it's thrifted or I added thrifted fabrics to it that came from other clothes. Oh, I love it, y'all. I just love it. I love it. Anyway, here we are today. Let's get on the ball. Now, I've learned my Bic 4-in-1 pen has an orange, but it's so faint you can hardly see it. I'll use it in my little book because it is a finer point than these. But for writing in here, I like these. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my 3 that I do every single day. Boxes. And those are litter boxes if you don't have cats. Boxes and dishes. And I usually do dishes twice. We don't use our dishwasher. I hate it. I can't stand it. I don't like the way dishes feel. I don't like the sound. I don't care if we ever have another dishwasher. I would love to rip this one out and put in more cabinets there or build in some shelves for cookbooks and things like that. But I know that a dishwasher helps the resale value, so we're just leaving that there and we'll replace it when we get ready to move. I like washing dishes though. It's therapeutic to me. Boxes, dishes. I've got to wash my clothes today. I need to pick up a prescription if Jack gets home early enough for me to get home before dark. Or text Shannon and see if he can pick it up for me. I've got some folded laundry that needs to be put away. Definitely go for my walk. That makes me happy. It makes me feel good. Some days I'm out the door quicker than others. Some days I have to drag myself out. I started cleaning the bathroom yesterday. I need to clean the bathroom. Do the baseboards. And we're gonna, because I don't do the baseboards every time I clean the bathroom, but it's time for me to do the baseboards. I try to do that every couple of months probably, just because dust like settles on top of them and stuff. I don't know, baseboards are a weird thing. I mean, I get it, they make a house look much more finished, but you know, that transition from the wall to the floor, but man, they just catch stuff. In our next house, I want to use like 1x4s with no little millwork on them, just straight ones, nailed to the wall. So I just have one little ledge across the top to clean. No quarter round at the bottom, just that. Anyway, I talk. My mind, evidently the medicine hasn't kicked in. Since I slept late, I took it a little bit later than usual, and evidently it has not kicked in yet because my mind is everywhere right now. Excuse me. So I do that. I've got some little piles. I call them my death piles. And they're things that accumulate like on the end table by the love seat. I'm working on going through those. And I need to pull out t-shirts that are packed up in the closet. And I need to pack and label my seasonal things. Now, I don't mean like sweaters. I mean like Christmas t-shirts and Christmas pajamas and Christmas sweaters. And then Valentine's t-shirts and sweaters and pajamas. And my St. Patrick's Day shirt. I don't wear those things all year long typically. And I need to pack them. Tees, sweaters, PJs. I need to pack those up because I think what I'm going to do is pack those and label them really well and put them upstairs in my holiday closet in my studio room, because I did go up there and spend about an hour the other day going through it, rearranging holiday stuff, because I would open the door and have Christmas here, Christmas there, Halloween here, you know, looking at the closet. It was a mess. So I'm trying to like start with Christmas is the biggest, and then next would be anything for New Year's, Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, Easter, go through it like that, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and have it in order in the closet where I can look at it and see the labels on the boxes and all that. Anyway, I've rambled a lot today, y'all. Feeling really good. Mental health is in a semi-decent place. I'm kind of struggling a little bit right now with how... Is there a way to instill ambition in an adult? It kind of boils down to, we have an adult child living here that had moved out of state, and we got the phone call about coming back home. Yeah, sure. That was never even a discussion between Shana and I, because we knew that the other one would absolutely say yes for any of our kids, because that's just, you know, we're a team and our family is a family. They haven't even all met each other, but our kids are our kids, and that's our family, and we're going to do what we can. But the stay here that I thought might be 6 months, I did learn this. We should have had a very good sit-down clarification family meeting, because I thought stay with y'all would be like a 6-month thing. Well, it's been 3 years now, and he has no desire to move out, because Shannon has a unit that he uses for work. We have a car sitting in the driveway that when I worked, I drove. Well, since I'm not working anymore and I don't really drive because, you know, my eyesight is so bad, I just a couple of times a month usually get out and drive to the grocery store to pick up prescriptions or whatever. But so he's been using that to go to work. Now, however, it would be very nice if, like the trip to Baton Rouge, I would have been able to drive myself and have a vehicle there for me to use. But I couldn't do that because he needed it for work. So, it would be nice to have access to that. And like today, I could just go get my prescriptions early today, not be worried about if he gets home in time from work for me to get to the store and then drive back home before it gets dark. Because that's an issue that I have. I don't drive in the dark. So he doesn't have a desire, like he doesn't even talk about buying a vehicle or moving out, and there is a history of some drug use, not anything really bad, but you know, enough that it affects your ability to work as far as taking drug screens and stuff like that. Anyway, all that's I feel like that's his story to tell. But so Shannon's fear is that if we push too hard and make things too uncomfortable, he's gonna get mad and just leave and end up back where he was with people who are using and have no ambition and all that kind of thing. And I don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. But I'm just, my mental health is starting to kind of suffer because, like, we have the 2 upstairs bedrooms. Well, one I had set up like a guest room with 2 twin beds. That way, if I had more than one of my kids here, or we had, you know, his grandkids here, they could sleep in separate beds in the same room. And then the other room is where I have my big set. I have a huge dining table that I use to cut fabric on and sew on. And then I have a corner desk there. And I have cabinets for furniture. And I have metal racks for sewing supplies and stuff like that. And I have a metal rack for my Poshmark closet stuff. So that we couldn't even put a bed in there, you know, to use that as a guest room. And it just wouldn't be comfortable for a guest because it's a workroom, you know. So occasionally I go upstairs and I open that bathroom door that was decorated all pretty with my shabby chic shower curtains and my pretty pink and gold powder room sign and pink mercury glass little bowls and candle holders and stuff. That I quickly moved out because I saw that they were in danger. The bathroom is trashed. How do you teach a person to pick up empty toilet paper rolls and throw them in the garbage? I don't know. There's probably a pile of 100 of them up there right now. And he shaved his hair off the other day. Well, there's piles of hair all over the bathroom floor. And in the bedroom, he buys a case of energy drinks and takes them straight up to his room and then packs them in his backpack to go to work the next day. That's fine and dandy. But don't leave open cans in that room. Don't leave open food. Don't have food in that room, especially if you're not going to clean up behind yourself. And I refuse to clean that room. If I have to clean that room, it's not going to be pleasant, and he's going to get a bill for maid service. And I'm not a maid. So it's going to be a real high bill because that's going to be outside my area of expertise and desire. What would y'all do? How do you handle that? I know I've rambled a long time, but my mental health is starting to really, like, is he going to be here until we die? When Shannon gets ready to retire, we plan to sell this house and move, and we don't plan to take anybody with us. No, especially not adult children. Grandchildren that, God forbid, something should happen and we need to, you know, take a grandchild or however many with us, that would be different. A child is different. But it feels a little bit, I feel a little bit resentful, like I am paying a price for decisions that I didn't make. I'm paying for decisions that he made, and I don't think that's really fair. I just don't know. Do y'all have any suggestions? I can't push too hard, I know that, because I don't want to see him go back into that cycle of abuse. But it's hard, man. It's so hard to know what to do. I don't know why I'm talking about this to y'all. I guess because I feel like I can't talk to anybody else. I've talked to my therapist, and he says, set some boundaries, give him some rules, give him a deadline. Well, I already know what would happen. If you give him a deadline, he's going to keep doing what he's doing until the deadline comes. Then on that day, he's going to pack his stuff and leave and end up with some dope smoking hoodlums down the road somewhere. And then guess what? He'll be back here in 3 months or 6 months or in jail or dead or something like that. So, people who don't know the whole situation, I guess, or haven't experienced that, it's easy for them to have a solution. It's easy for me to have a solution because I'm a little bit removed from it. And I think because I was so young when I moved out the first time and had to be responsible for myself and all that, I don't understand it. I always wanted more than what I had as far as like, you know, where I lived. I could enjoy where I lived, but I always knew that wasn't my final destination. And I was always grateful for whatever mode of transportation I had, but I also had, you know, ideas about what I wanted in the future. Things like that. I don't know. Anyway, this is supposed to be a planning video. It's gone off on a tangent because it's just what I do. So yeah, that's life right now. It's not easy. It's not fun. My mental health is really suffering because I like a clean house. I might have a cluttered home because I have a lot of things, but it's not dirty. And right now, upstairs, those two rooms, that bedroom he's in and that bathroom, are dirty, and I can't handle it. Thank God we have cats. That way I don't have to worry about us having any kind of wild critters living in there, because with all the crap that's in there, it would be a perfect heaven for a mouse family, a mouse commune. Hell, a whole tribe of mice. I don't know. What do you call like 50 mice? There could be that many in there and we would never know it. And I can't live that way. It makes me crazy. Anyway, that's just life today, y'all. This is not my normal upbeat fun video, and I apologize to y'all, but I had to get that out of me somehow. And y'all have kind of become my safe space. So yeah, there it is. How about that? That's it. I'm going to go now so I can finish my list, get started on my chores. I can go ahead and put clothes in the washer. While they're washing, I can scoop litter boxes. I can clean the bathroom. I just got to get my things in order. It might be nice to put on some clothes, huh? One thing I have noticed about the walking, I do my walk, and since I've been doing that, it makes me bathe earlier in the evening. Y'all, I was in my pajamas yesterday by 5 o'clock probably. And it feels so good, because then I know that if I'm doing something and like it hits me, I'm like, I'm tired and ready to go to bed. Guess what? All I gotta do is brush my teeth and wash my face and take my medicine, and I can go to bed. I like that. It's almost a waste, I feel like, to put on clothes every day when I get up. But since I'm going walking, I kind of need to put on pants. I hate putting up pants. Home is where the pants are not. I hate to wear pants. But I know if I go outside walking in my boxers, they're going to crawl up between my fat thighs, and I'm going to be picking out wedgies the whole walk. And that's not cute or conducive to a good walk. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I may not even post this video. It's so bad. Or I might post it for a little while and then delete it, or set it to privacy. If y'all have some suggestions, I am open to just about anything. I really am. I'm hitting, as I'm saying it, I know you can hear it in my voice, I'm hitting a point of desperation. And something needs to change, and I don't think it's something I can change. You know, I feel like I raised my kids, and I shouldn't have to go into that room to clean it and stuff like that. Anyway, if you pray, pray for me. If you don't pray, light a candle, send some good vibes, send some juju, some voodoo, some hoodoo, some gree-gree. Whatever it is you do, please do that for me, because it's just I'm having a rough day right now. Anyway, I do love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And if you watch this whole thing, there's a special place in heaven for you. And I believe that because it's been a long one. But I'm going to go see if I can get busy with my day and change my attitude and pick myself up a little bit. I appreciate y'all. Thank you